Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. It was just 1 week ago, last Friday, when I told you about the SNP losing 5 seats in one day with a whole series of by-elections. Well, 1 week later, and sadly I can't repeat that, because today they only lost 4 seats in by-elections. 4 by-elections today. They even finished 4th in one of them. 4th! In 4th place! The SNP. It goes to show that the people of Scotland are rejecting this failing party, and they're rejecting their terrible, damaging, job-destroying, soul-destroying policies. And as Scotland collapses slowly after 17 years of SNP misrule, there is hope in the form of voting for someone else. And it seems that everybody has had enough and they're fed up. And they're sometimes voting for anyone. They don't care who it is, so long as it isn't the SNP. They want change from someone, anyone. Now, the First Minister originally stemmed the losses when he took over from Humza Yousaf back nearly a year ago, getting on nearly a year ago now, isn't it? Even keeping 2 seats in Dundee, if you remember that. But since then, it's just been defeat after defeat after defeat. That's 12 on the trot. He's got his dirty dozen. Now, if you actually look at this, this was defeats today in seats that the Nats previously won back in 2022. So the Nats won them and lost them in a single term. And they're just all over the place. Now, the big winner apparently has been Labour and Tories. And just not surprising, really. And it's just people have had enough. That's all it is. Now, Labour didn't advance as much as they thought. And generally the Tories held well. They went up in a couple of seats, down in a couple of seats. But for the SNP to finish 4th in an election in Scotland, it must be the death knell of the party. It must signal now, I think, the very end of Swinney. Swinney cannot go on as leader when you've got a party that's finishing 4th in an election in Scotland. I'm wondering now if the calls for his resignation will start to come. He never wanted the job. He should never have had the job. It should have been Kate Forbes, of course. But for the party to fail this badly, it's got to be humiliating for him. He's got to face the music. And by face the music, I mean, obviously, face his colleagues and say, well, that was bad, wasn't it? Grin, laugh it off, move on. Well, they won't be laughing. And they all know there's an election coming up. And they're looking at these results and they're thinking, we're screwed. And, of course, they can't even get Flynn up yet. That's still all up in the air and ongoing. And there's only 18 months to go. Tick tock, tick tock. The clock of doom moves ever nearer the hour. For Swinney, it's all over. And for Flynn, unless he gets up there quick, it isn't going to even start. Thanks very much. Bye.